Hiya. So, about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, weird things have happened with the WoW shop. I've just had a message. You can just see it down here. You are now connected to Blizzard services, because about 10 minutes ago it says you've been disconnected from them. What's been happening is on the Battle.net, Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, has been added, in line with these Activision games being added there. People sort of knew that that would cause the WoW token price to rise up. Now, I'm one of those people that buys the WoW token for real life money. And of course, in a situation like that, you know it's going to increase. So you just hold on. You think, oh, I'll buy a couple. And you wait for it to go up, and it's gone up, and it's gone up, and it's gone up, and it's gone up quite a lot. Now, an EU... before today, it was on about 340,000. That itself it's been sort of increasing for a little while. But then it sort of was going up and up and up, over a few hours. And it got to the point where it was at 390,000. And I was thinking, we'll just go up a little bit more. I'm going to go to bed in about half an hour. I'll, get a couple. If it goes up to 400, I might even get like 4. Because from my point of view, £68 for 1.6 million gold. Jobs are good, because I'm thinking to myself, Battle for Azeroth coming out. I don't really use gold in the game normally, but at the start of an expansion, I want a few million to be able to buy those BOEs, buy those crafting materials, so I can use my professions early as possible. I know it's going to be inflated prices, so make sure I've got an inflated wallet to be able to pay for it. And of course, we know we're getting a new mount, which has got an auction house on it, and that's 5 million gold, although 4 million if you can wait until you're exalted with the faction. All right, so about 7 million gold should do me. This would be, I've already got a few million. This would be a way to sort of creep up to that. And so what's happened though is it's not gone back up yet. So the shop unavailable. All sorts of things have been going on as well. People have been kicked out of raids. People have been kicked out of the game. The Battle.net's gone down. In other Blizzard games, it's affecting them as well. I'm still in the game. If I logged out, I don't think I'd be able to get in though. There's very few people in the guild. That's because they've not been able to get back in. And Blizzard have been posting about this. So what they've said is, so people have been sort of talking about this, and on the NA forums, the community manager has been trying to explain the situation is there's just not enough people buying the tokens. So the way it's supposed to work is people like me buy the tokens for real life money. We put it on the auction house. It's then available for people to buy for the real gold, and it's a nice little thing for Blizzard, because it means effectively people are getting a month's worth of sub, but I'm paying 2 months worth of money for it. But from my point of view, I'm getting a load of gold for it. I can't be asked farming that amount of gold. It's much quicker for me to use my disposable income. People who don't have the disposable income, they can farm the gold and pay for that. It helps keep gold farmers down, and it's a great system for everyone. But to keep the economy in check, you need a situation where you've got a supply and demand thing going on, and if people aren't buying the tokens, then the supply isn't there, and then if demand goes up, you're going to sort of run out, is the idea. And I suppose a bit like a bank, they can sort of write a few IOUs, but that can only tide you over for so long. But the thing is, I think this was probably always going to happen when you think about it. Obviously, in hindsight, it's easy to say this, because me, like a lot of other people, I think, we knew this was going to happen. As soon as it was announced that Call of Duty is going on Battle.net, we thought to ourselves, because whenever anything like this happens, anything at all, that, causes more people to use these services, we think to ourselves, aye, WoW token price is going to go up. So we held on. We thought to ourselves, let's say you were someone who was going to buy a couple of WoW tokens today just normally. You're going to go, oh, hang on a minute, it's going up. I'll just wait till it goes up a bit more. And then you wait a bit more and you wait a bit more. And ultimately what happens, I'll just let you read some of the other comments there. Ultimately, what's happening is you're creating a system where the demand has gone up. That's why the price has gone up, sort of. But the supply has come down. The supply has stopped because anyone in the know isn't buying WoW tokens for real money. Because why would you? We're waiting for it to go, we're waiting for it to peak. Then we'll buy them. And this sort of situation is going to happen a lot. So I curse myself now because they were there at 392,000. And I thought, just purely arbitrary. I mean, what's the difference between 392,000 and 400,000? 8,000 gold, 32,000 at most if I buy 4 of them. It's just we like our arbitrary, tidy numbers, don't we? So it was just pure greed. So I went on, 392. I'll just wait. Checked back a few minutes later and, and you were seeing this. Oh, it's up. It's up. So let's just check. And I'm going to guess, do you know what? It's 398. Oh my God. I was fully expecting when this came back up for it to have gone down to 300,000 or something for Blizzard to do some monkeying about. But you know what? It's on about 400,000. So if you excuse me, I'm going to go off and I'm going to buy some of these. But just to explain what's been going on for anyone who didn't know, thanks for watching. We'll be streaming tomorrow evening. This is just a quick thing there. I'm going to get some tokens. It's all over, possibly. That's probably why people have been going in and offline as well. So until next time, I'll see you later.